So you have barrels for 100 pounds each stacked up here. They're roughly about this big. In the 1860s, there's no electricity, so these would have been here, and plus gunpowder and candles. As you might know, they don't make a good mix.
No.
More toxic. But if you'll be honest, that vent is the only source of light if you were down here. Yeah, not too much. It'd be quite dark. It was also your only source of fresh air. If you're stationed down here, you'd be moving barrels, checking the powder, make sure it's still fresh. Any questions?
No. But I forgot how actually titles were.
Sorry, what was that?
Actually.
Yeah, it's almost hard to hear here. So.
I wasn't on mine when I was younger. I went to a mine at a museum.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a line.
The mine was quite deep.
Yeah, I don't know quite how deep this is, but watch out for the puddle here, guys. Just don't want you guys getting your shoes too wet.
I can't avoid it.
Oh, you can't. There you go.
I don't have a big brain that's in it.
Yeah.
Long legs, which I like that I have a tall friend, but that's it helps with for certain things, but when in general it's hard for him to duck.
Yep.
Tall legs do have their advantages. I have long arms, so.
Tall and long armed. What's that?
I don't think I'm too tall though. So back in the old days, people were quite a bit shorter.
Yep.
The average height was roughly 5'7" for a male, so these would have been just fine. There's a staircase here, so be a bit careful here, guys.
Yeah, penguins are like the sea. Penguins are so good at sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take as much time as you need. Good one, I'm getting her down.
No.
So this is the South Caponier. Basically, it was to defend against a land-based attack. So if anyone ever tried to come up the slope of the hill and take the fort, you have the right idea. They would be stuck in this ditch here. Sorry. And you would have soldiers firing at the enemy through these loopholes.
Welcome, man.
They're quite well protected, but it was more like it was kind of like shooting fish in a barrel, I guess you could say. So the enemy would be trapped in this ditch with nowhere to go. All right, follow me into the ditch. Are you guys from Nova Scotia?
I'm from Halifax. And,
I'm from Nova Scotia. I've been living here my whole life.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the snakes?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll give some info on those.
Let's just so we get up and in.
All right, I'm just gonna ask you guys to please stay on that side. Some uneven footing over here.
Okay.
Yeah, so the snakes, they are like a weird subspecies of garter snake here because no snakes from the mainland can actually come over. They can't swim. And they're kind of trapped here with each other. And they've evolved in their weird own species of garter snake. I've never seen one. Some people have, but apparently quite interesting. We also have voles, which are like a weird mouse-mole mix. You might see them in here time to time, but it's pretty cool if you do. We'll continue walking on. So this right here is called a swale. It's basically for drainage. You could drain water into one of these, not sewers, but pipes with a charcoal filter inside. Filter out all the gunk, and you can probably drink the water. I don't know how well charcoal filters work, but
It's my idea, to say the least.
yeah,
Nonetheless.
at least it had some form of drinking water.
Especially back then, they needed water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially on this island, it's so warm.
Yeah, and if you're doing hard work all day. That blue building is not original. That's a Coast Guard building. The Coast Guard have a radar station right there.
We were up there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so you guys can see it. I bet they wish they had radar back in the 1860s.
Probably.
we're going to be heading into a more popular spot now, I guess you could say. Heading to the lower rifle batteries, I should say, lower gun batteries. Sorry. So there's 4 of these. Gun number 1 behind that door. Gun number 2 in here. Gun number 3 there, and then just on the other side of the little building, the company near there, there's 4 exactly. So these are 10-inch rifle muzzleloaders. All of them are. A rifle muzzleloader is basically a large cannon or gun with grooves on the inside that can put a spin on the projectile. So you would fire a shell out of these guns, and it would have knobs on the side that could easily fit into the grooves. And when they would be shot out of the barrel, go flying. Maximum range of 6,000 yards, accurate at 2,000. Again, they would have a 50-pound charge of gunpowder. And I guess you being from here, you might have heard the noon gun like you did before. Well, just for some comparison, that takes a 1-pound charge of gunpowder.
That does not take a lot.
What?
5 is more.
Oh no, this is 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
Yeah, so it's 50 times the magnitude of the explosion at the Citadel. So it's going to be an awfully loud boom. If you think that was loud, this would be even worse. They also would have been, they were never fired upon an enemy. Halifax was never attacked. But I think,
They're always ready though.
yeah, I don't think these would be very effective now.
No.
But, I mean, take what you get, I guess.
Be effective against zombies though.
That's true. That is true.
And no tours in front of us, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to run the tours every 15 minutes, so they're usually pretty run pretty quickly. But yeah, we're gonna need you guys are gonna have your masks on. You're all good. Just one thing before we go in: please don't touch the gun. It is rusty, and we don't want people getting cuts or
Tetanus.
yeah. No one needs to go to the hospital with a tetanus shot. So, all right.
Needles in general aren't fun.
Yeah,
No,
so I got COVID my doses of Pfizer vaccine.
Oh yeah, no, touching this is not worth getting a tetanus shot.
No.
So this is it. It's a 10-inch rifle muzzleloader. Typically it would have been on a carriage, so it would have been sitting on like a metal sort of trolley thing. It would have wheels on the bottom, and you could move it along these tracks here. You guys can come around the gun if you want. You don't have to stay there. Again, more tracks here. But it would take 12 men to man this gun.
Wow, 12 men, that must have taken a long time in muscle.
Oh, well, it took 5 minutes to load this thing. This gun is roughly 14 tons also. So you take the charge, ram it down the barrel. You take a primer, back here down this hole. You prick the charge, creating a hole. You might have a friction tube here, which is like a rope with a match on the end. You want to light it, pull it, drop some match in, hits the gunpowder, boom. Your projectile will go out the muzzle here. This is mainly designed to hit naval targets, but for some reference, 6,000 yards is roughly to the shores of that island over there.
I think that would be Devil's Island.
No, that's McNabb's.
Yes, I think it's McNabb's, yeah.
Devils is out farther.
Devil's just, like, you can't see Devil's, it's behind it. But if McNabb's isn't there, you can see Devil's. There's also a gun battery on Devil's.
Yep.
I have a nanny that's from Devil's Island that passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she passed a few years ago, so that's all I know about Devil's Island.
Yeah, I'd love to go there, but,
It's a distance.
yeah. You guys have any questions?
I'm guessing the chains were to help move it.
No, so these have been used to hold your tools. So typically you have a primer, a ramrod, stuff to clean the gun. The ramrod is 12 feet long, so all the other stuff will probably be roughly the same length, but couldn't really fit them anywhere unless you hung them up here. There probably would have been a rope hanging there, but since it's so old.
Seems like some ropes broke because it's so old.
Yeah, well, that's why we only have one left. I think there's one in there, but we're not allowed that one. But yeah, if you'd like to follow me, we will.
Pointer's up here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what these are.
Oh, wow.
This is another Cabernet. So just like the other one.
This is definitely the same age.
Yep, there's 5 Gs around the fort. So the fort's a weird kind of pentagonal shape.
And also, this goes all the way up the Citadel Hill, you said.
Oh, the tunnel.
Like the
Well, the tunnel, I think it's more of a myth.
Yeah.
No one's able to confirm that it existed. Maybe it did. I don't think it did. I think it's more of a.
It may have gotten destroyed possibly.
If it did, it's been long gone.
Yeah.
Because the water has risen a lot.
Yeah, I don't see. There might have been some misconceptions. I know the Royal Engineers, when they were building this, they had a tube that ran across the harbor to pump water. Could have been looked like a tunnel, I guess, but.
Look,
Yeah.
that was very rough right there.
Is there a what?
That was very rough.
Yeah, it's uneven footing here. And again, please be careful with the stairs.
Wet stairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tunnels can be quite wet for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, nice and damp.
Just like the mine was. I even had to wash my head while I was in there too. But lucky enough they gave us helmets.
Did you have to pick up 2 people?
These people?
No.
They were with me the whole time.
Oh.
Who are you looking for?
The last 2 people in my tour, they were right behind us on stairs.
Oh, were you ahead of the boat?
No, I was just ahead of you.
There were 2 people in the ditch. They looked like they were struggling, I guess. Not struggling, but they looked, they're just taking pictures.
Yeah, no,
Watch out for the spider on that light.
Okay, I haven't seen them. Got a little tour mishap.
Yeah.
Alright. See how we're doing for time. So that's a water reservoir. I'm not sure how deep it goes, but you can definitely see it is quite deep. Alright,
Don't walk on it.
what do you want to fall in? So you guys want to follow me up to the upper battery here.
Just have to be extremely careful.
Yep, we're just gonna wait here for a minute. They let them clear out. Just that way.
We were
Yeah.
here earlier.
Yeah.
You what?
We were in here earlier.
Oh yeah, no, it's you can come here anytime you want, but yeah. So this is the upper battery.
Can't turn
We
that
have more
off now.
gun
We're
emplacements
done.
up here. You guys can feel free to head up now.
I thought people just listening to the simple, don't wander off.
It's never easy.
Never is.
All right, so I'm just we can include the tour down grades where you guys just want to follow me. Got a small group so I can walk and talk.
Oh man, it feels so good to give them hats off.
Yeah. So right here we have a World War I gun emplacement. This would have been for a quick fire gun.
Mm.
You could basically open up the back instead of having to ram the shot down the barrel. Open up the back, put the shell in, close it, fire. So you could get quite a few rounds off in 1 minute instead of having to wait every 5 minutes to get another shot.
My dad actually works downtown at the Scotia
Center?
Bank Center.
Oh yeah.
He's been working there since he was a teen.
Oh, what's he do there?
He's the event manager.
Yeah, my grandfather used to work there. He was a broadcaster from Moosehead.
My dad may know him.
Yeah, well, his name was Pat. Alright,
We made it all the way back.
Yep.
did safely.
Now I think we will head to catch the boat back.
Maybe.
Because I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, there's not much food here.
I bought lunch.
Oh, perfect.
She's prepared.
Yep, but he didn't.
That's one of my
Place
things.
to be on the waterfront.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I'm just going to conclude the tour here. You guys are a great group.
Awesome.
Honestly, it's nice having a smaller group this time. But yeah, just some stuff before I leave you guys. Please stay off the walls and
Yeah.
temperatures. It's a pretty high fall. Don't want anyone getting hurt today. Before I go, any questions?
Nope.
No.
Perfect. All right. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you.
That was interesting, that kind of.
Mm.
I mean, that was kind of funny too. It was just the two of us and him.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, there. Oh, we got. We caught him.
You might have to wait a little for the boat. Huh? That's okay though.
Yep. We could wait by like the dock.
Yep.
Because it would make more sense to wait there. So we don't miss it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Definitely warm. That was definitely interesting.
Mm.
Have a nice time?
Yeah.
We were only two on that tour.
Oh, you had your private tour. Very nice.
Mm.
For you. So,
It's very echoey down there.
oh, it is.
This is the forge.
Yep.
The original steel brush forge is still intact. The building would also have contained the bevel, anvil, blacksmith tool, a supply tool, and a stack of iron and steel for repairs of the
Ordnance and
ordnance
equipment.
and equipment.
So, ammo, shells, all that stuff. Cannonballs.
I'm not an expert on the topic, but I do know some. So, during the Acadian deportation from like
Excuse me.
1749 to like 1752, roughly, they housed about 1,000
And I think I just see the tour guide that took us.
Yep.
At any given time, there were only a few hundred. They were housed in like little shacks.
Watch out behind you.
A little smaller than that building there. Between the lighthouse and where the officers' quarters are, so right along the coastline there. So they were living here in very tight quarters.
Do you folks have any questions that you think I can help you out with?
No.
No, we're
Thank you, though.
just about to head back down.
Oh, nice. Did you get to take a tour of the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were the only two.
Oh, that's perfect. You're gonna get a private tour.
Yep.
They really actually through.
Yeah, very accurate. Especially in like the first room you go into, like the big tall room. Talking there is so hard because if you stand in the wrong spot, it sounds like there are three of you talking.
Yep.
And it gets very disorienting. Yeah.
Not to mention I have to duck half the time.
Yeah.
He's so tall, like compared
Yeah, got all
to
the
me.
doorways, yeah. Yeah, but still cool to see. I think you're worth the checking out. But one of the best parts of George's Island.
Yep.
This is our first time on Lion.
Yeah, for most people it is. A lot of people have never made it because we just opened for the first time last year. So that was our first.
Like near the end of summer too.
Yeah, it was like July, like late, maybe it was even August. I don't remember. It was late July, early August that we opened. So We've been open for almost a year now, and it's pretty crazy to have this many people coming through all the time. Everyone wants to see it. It's been awesome. It's
I
been
don't blame
closed for
them.
so long.
It's good to have it open now.
Yeah, I agree. I love it having it open. I love having visitors come through. I know when I was growing up, I always used to stare at this island and wish I could go to it, and now getting to work here is pretty awesome. But
So warm.
Probably warmer for you.
It's a muggy day.
It's even warmer on mine because it's so open.
Exactly, yeah. So you don't have any of the shade. There's no protection from it. But I'm kind of hoping we have a big rain later on today that will cut the humidity a bit, so it won't be like 100% humidity all day. But we'll see.
I heard it was supposed to thunder and lightning.
I heard
Oh
that
no, I don't like thunder.
too. Yeah.
Oh, I just felt a drop, I think.
Yeah, it's not supposed to thunder lightning anything till the afternoon, like around 2 or 3. But it might be drizzling again. It's been kind of on and off all day.
I just felt a drop right here.
Yeah, so it probably has some coming down then now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of rain. Maybe
No.
no thunder or lightning right now, but a little bit of rain would be pretty cool. Yeah.
We heard the noon gun.
You heard? Oh, awesome! Did you get to see it too, or?
No, we heard it when we got over here.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's sometimes if you're looking, you'll hear it, you'll see the gun, like you'll see it go off, and then you gotta wait about 6 seconds to hear it, because you'll see it. So you have the speed of light, you can see it right away, but with the speed of sound, it's a little bit slower, so it takes longer to make it all the way over here.
The echo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny to watch it happen and then have to wait for the boom. You know it's coming, but it takes some time to get over here.
Yep.
My dad was at the Scotia Bank Center.
Oh, so he probably hears it every day.
Probably.
He's very familiar with it, I
Yeah,
bet.
so when that goes up, he knows it's lunchtime.
Exactly, that's what so many people say. I have some friends who go to NASCAR and stuff who are down, like, you know, their building is right there, and then they say the same thing. Every day they know their classes are done for lunch, but they still gotta go off.
We're gonna head down.
All right, great. Nice to meet you both. Have a great day.
You too, thank you.
Let's slowly take time getting down there. Walk. For rain.
Oof. Short-term incarceration for soldiers arrested for military crimes.
Big oof.
Now we need to figure out which way is this. I don't know. I don't remember.
Down.
Look how much is written on that.
Yep.
Above his egg, just digging tunnels.
I think we were on the other side of that.
Yep.
You'll just hide.
That lighthouse hasn't been walked on in a while. You too.
Heading back to the main.
We do the lighthouse.
Excuse us.
Like, I really feel
Lighthouse Road. See all the lighthouses in Nova Scotia. I don't know how many we can go in.
Oh no, it was on the other side.
Maybe
We might have walked through it though.
grow up and get older so we can work in the lighthouse.
Very isolated.
I think we can finally shut that sign out.
Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, there's the tugboat.
Oh, this was Mi'kmaq.
Yep. Okay.
I'm jumping down humbly.
We'll get something back to. We'll get something to eat when we get back to
I
the
have
mainland.
my lunch.
I'll get something to eat at the mainland then.
I want to wash my hands after doing stuff.
Yep.
It's easier going down there.
This is all flat.
Yeah. Which way did we go to get all the way down?
All the way down there. Paul's not back. He's probably on his way back now. Boat probably on his way back now. Let's take a breather up here. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
I need to get a proper camera. Like when I work the pole, I'm gonna use my paycheck and buy a GoPro.
A lot of people are waiting for the boat, it seems.
I'm working it by Thursday.
I didn't really have time to take pictures, really.
I got some and I got a video. You're cool if I put the video on YouTube?
Yeah. I have a YouTube channel too.
Okay. You'll have to tell me so I can link it in my channel.
Need to be careful getting down here.
Mm-hmm.
We can check this sign out.
Yep.
There's no one here. And also we have to wait for the boat anyway. This was one of the first ones here on the guide, it said.
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't been walked in a long time.
It looks like a bit of a maze.
That's what forts normally are.
Starting to get a bit too buggy for me here. That's why I also want to get back to the mainland. People are sitting there.
Yep. They're waiting for the boat too.
No, wait. Underneath it.
Oh, I thought you meant over there.
There's no more
You can see.
lines anymore. For now. Until the Delta.
Is that